main thing that you will gather over a period of time is the data. This is the crux of your organization, and this is the gold mine of the entire thing that you are collecting over a period of time. It all depends upon, in the modern world, it all depends upon how you are leveraging this data, how you are acting on it and trying to derive something out of it. That's where the modernization comes into picture. There are many offerings that are provided by cloud-based ERP systems where you can really act on the data that you have gathered over a period of time, and you can process and digest that data, and then you can apply either data analytics or machine learning or modern approaches to analyze the data and derive interesting outcomes out of it.
Coming out of these disruptions which were happening, and particularly the COVID-19 crisis, as you all know, the pandemic, and also the ongoing war, which brings a lot of disruptions to this world, and also specifically to SMBs. There also we see that this ability to detect, respond, monitor, and invest when market shifts strike, right, can be a great difference between the survival and of not doing so good in the market. Today's ERP should be insightful, should be analytical, analytics should be embedded, and a lot of processes can keep on automating so that more and more exceptional processes are attained to save time.
The world has really changed in the last 2 to 3 years because of the pandemic. We've seen SMBs try to keep the lights on, try to get market share, and try to remain profitable. The amount of data in the market has exploded. A lot of new ways of business have come up, right? And the need for an ERP system becomes more and more prevalent today.
SMB also looking for the growth and sustainability. So they are looking for resilience system, which should be faster, more effective. It should be cost affordable also. And if you see in the SMB segment, the capital consciousness is more there. They want to invest capital more in their plants than in IT. So they are looking for OPEX model. So cloud first approach is the trend for them.
During and post-pandemic, so significant changes has been in the buying behavior, right? One thing to accept is overall there has been an accelerated digital transformation, so in the SMB market. Now, while small businesses are vulnerable to sudden economic changes, we have seen them being very flexible to quickly react and take action. During the pandemic, a lot of SMB market segment customers have worked on the larger strategies, but in pockets they're being implemented. So you kind of do a lift and shift. How do I convert my CapEx to OPEX and few things?
I think ERP works as a very important point, which I put all as a glue that binds different systems for small and medium large enterprises. And every department today has to drive efficiency. Without ERP, how would they drive? So the data insights comes into play.
If you see the SMB market today, they are very particular about what the bottom line and top line will be. They work with a very narrow margin, and they always wanted to have a single version of truth from the system, whether if it is a top line or it's a bottom line.
SME means the problems are not small. Though it is called SME, the complexities and problems are almost equal, more than the bigger companies. So they should be very cautious in choosing an ERP. Implementing partner is very, very important one. And of course, the internal resources and the budget, all those things has to be considered before implementing or selecting an ERP.
For any effective implementation, right? So there is a need for defining what you have, and then there is a need for defining the future state architecture.
There's a lot of hesitancy in SMBs. They usually come back and ask this question, hey, but can I afford an ERP solution? This is all good. Everything that you're talking about in terms of technology, in terms of solutions and processes is all great. But am I the right person to go and buy an ERP? Can I actually afford an ERP?
if you see ERP, it is a business project. It's not an IT project, and this require a lot of change management and expectation management.